I'm back! Hey everyone, it's Bree and I'm back again with part 3 of my masterpiece build / the $1 million build challenge. Basically, this is going to be the episode of all the bedrooms. So the second floor and the third floor, plus a few extra fun rooms and stuff like that. Basically, I had a few problems, and that's why it's taken me about a month to record the third installment of this one freaking build. But pretty much I was working so much extra than I usually do, and my hours are not consistent. They're definitely not fun, but sometimes I'll work I'll have to get up at 5 in the morning, go to work for 7, and come home 3:30, and by then I'm just freaking tired, and I have to cook dinner and all that crap, and kind of relax and de-stress out, and then by that time I'm just I gotta do it again, or I'll work a night shift and then I can't do anything beforehand, or all that kind of stuff. So I was working hard to fix kind of a lot of this stuff, and while I was working really long hours. But then what happened was my system kind of crashed and had to be uninstalled and reinstalled and updated and all this stuff. So when the update happened, I actually lost the whole build that I had been editing, so I had to redo it, and then I was just frustrated because I just spent so much time editing. Because this is such a big build, it takes so much time, and you don't really get it until you start doing it. But then once it's done, you feel a sense of relief, and I got to that point, and then I had to redo it again, and that was just so frustrating for me. So at that point, I was just hey, I'm just gonna take a break. So I took a little break. I drove pretty far to get a bunny because my boyfriend is allergic to cats and dogs. So I really wanted an animal. I've always had an animal in my life. Ever since I moved out, I haven't had one. So that's been about a year now that I haven't had an animal, and I was feeling a little bit not lonely, but you just want that kind of companionship that an animal or pet offers you. And so that's why we went that. So my lovely boyfriend drove me all the way to far out of the city to get me an animal from a bunny from a breeder, sorry. And I love him. He's amazing. He was really tiny right now because he's still a baby, but I'll start posting pictures on my social media and stuff like that so that you can see. I was actually thinking of making an Instagram account for him and him alone. That's how crazy I am, but whatever. I think it would be fun. I follow some on Instagram of just bunnies. They have their own account, and it's quite hilarious. So I was thinking about doing that, but we'll see. But also there's also been quite a lot of holidays going on, and I've been working all the holidays, and my boss has been taking all the holidays off, so that means I have to work all of them in a row. So it's been crazy. But yeah, so I'm back again, and I'm not gonna be out of it again for that long, because this is what I love to do, and I just love sharing it. It's so much fun. Obviously this build is really long, so halfway through I'm gonna cut talking and just put some music in, because I found some more. It's so much fun. I was usually I do the same song, and I'm why do I do that? I should do something else. So yeah, I went browsing through this free music archive. I'll link it below, as I do in all my videos, but yeah, I was just searching through a few of them, and I really was digging some, so I was cool, we'll just add some new stuff. I'm probably not going to talk for a whole hour. That's kind of impossible. I'm kind of a little bit sick right now. I have a sore throat. I did have some tea and honey before I started this, but of course I woke up and I was today is the day. Today is the day I'm going to finally put a freaking video. I'm going to record, and it's going to be amazing. And of course, what happens? I wake up and I have a sore throat, and I feel I can't talk, and yeah, of course this happens to me, because of course I just get sick in the middle of summer. Like, it doesn't happen to anybody else. No, it's just because I had plans. That's why it always happens to me. Anyways, yeah, so also I was switching over my Adobe account, not my Adobe account, my I was switching over, like, migrating my editing and recording stuff. So, like, in the middle of editing this build, like, I recorded with one and all that stuff, and then I was editing on 2 different things. So I switched. The third and second video are on a new platform of editing, and the first one is not. So it's just, I just had so much problems with that. It was not fun. But anyways, I just went through, like, 2 rooms, and the first one was the nursery, which I really wanted something like white and simple, but then I was like, no, it needs life and colors. At first I was gonna go for, like, this whole house having, like, historical, but then I was like, no, I want, like, a modern kind of upgrade, like, renovation to this whole place. So that's why I chose not to do one color. It kind of get, like, really repetitive and really boring if this whole place was just white. So I just really needed to add a lot of color into my builds, and that's why the only room that is, like, kind of like plain is this toddler's room. It's kind of neutral because toddlers, you can easily change the colors, but having the kids, I didn't have a personality or family to design to, so I just didn't want to put too much character into it without the family in the build, if you know what I mean. Anyways, this is probably one of my favorite rooms in the house, just because, I don't know, I love it. I love these beds. They're amazing. I love them so much. I really enjoyed building this house, although it did take me a long time. I really did enjoy it, and this room is amazing. I kind of went with 2 themes, so kind of like a half split room. So, you know, when you have twins and, like, you don't have any other rooms in the house, obviously that's not the case in this house, but I kind of was like, each of them need their own kind of personality, so I was, like, in their rooms, so I kind of, like, made up a personality, and the blue one is more like of a computer nerdy, not too nerdy, but like a computer person, and they really like that kind of stuff, like gaming and his studies, and he's really smart and all that stuff. And then the red and black one is more of, like, the jock, the kind of sports person who loves, like, different things. I was just kind of making it up as I go, but yeah, so it's kind of like blue and white are the theme for one half of the room, and then red and black are the theme for the other half of the room. I quite enjoyed it. It was kind of fun, like, looking for the 2 different colors, and I did the same thing for their ensuite bathroom. Almost, yeah, every single room in this, like, bedroom in this house has an ensuite bathroom, because this is a freaking mansion, so why not? You have to go extra. If you live in a mansion and you are not doing it right, like, give your money to me, because every room should have something special about it, because, yeah, you're just not living right if you don't. So I don't know, I'm feeling this room so much, and this light, oh my god, look, it's blue and it's red. It works so well for me. I was so excited about it. But yeah, so there's, like, 11 rooms and 10 bathrooms that you will get to see throughout this whole build. Obviously, I can't talk that long. I really can't. Not with the sore throat. I mean, I could, but it would be a whole bunch of gibberish and a whole lot of blah, 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 and not really that fun to listen to. I could go on forever, but I'm just not going to put you through that, okay, guys? Like, no. I'll be nice. But, I'm only 9 minutes in, so it's pretty well done. Where am I? Let's just see. Yeah, we still got, like, 40 minutes, so it's a lot to talk about. I'm trying to make like a whole shelving unit, like the whole dresser, desk, and shelves attached. I've seen that in a few, like in real life, and I wanted to kind of make my own, so I kind of, like, put all this stuff together, and then I was like, it's missing something on the end there, so I was kind of fooling around with kind of things that I could put in to make it look better. Oh, don't worry, I take that little door out. I hate it, but it's not on camera. But I don't know, I thought I was making a different kind of room, and then it turned out to be something else. So yeah, I do take that door out and put something that's more fitting to the room, and then I'm going to put some here. Yeah, I'm trying to find something to put on the end because it looks like these shelves are not connected as one unit, and it kind of looks sketchy to me. I don't like it. So I found this weird angle thingy. I have no idea what it is. I really don't. It's like in the sculptures category, but it's just like I've never used, like I don't think I ever used that thing. I probably should. That should be a challenge of mine in one of my builds, to use that weird L thingy. But it worked for this one, so I was quite happy with it, because there wasn't, like, the pillars weren't working. They were too far apart or too close, and it just didn't look like it was working. So I did want to get some activities instead of desks, but for me, it's like for gameplay, it's great for me to have a desk in the bedroom for the kid to do their homework on. I feel, I don't know, because they leave their homework in different places, and when you can't find it, you can't ask them to do their homework. And I know if I leave it in their bedroom of that sim, especially when you're playing in bigger households, it's easier to find the homework for the right sim. I don't know if you've ever played like that, but it's kind of confusing for me. I always seem to lose the homework. Sometimes, like this one time I was playing, my sim actually did their homework on the sidewalk, and they left it there, and for the life of me, I could not find it. And I think I went through his whole childhood life until he turned, like, even past teen. I went all the way to when they get the new book. I think that's the teen one. They get a high school book instead of a kid book or something like that. Anyways, I like failed. They basically failed all the way up until that point because I could not find their homework anywhere. And I know you can probably press your sim and find it or something like that. I don't know, but it was kind of funny to me. Yeah, so other reasons why I have been taking my break time, kind of focusing on me. I've been working on my blog. It's a big part of me. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I kind of put it on hold to start my whole Sims YouTube account, because I wanted to really like work on that and focus on one thing at once. But now that I have kind of a few videos done and I know what I'm doing, I started to focus on my blog while I was frustrated with all of the crap that was going on here. So I've been working on that and trying to get that off the ground, because that took a what's it called, a back burner, side street, whatever. That took like that was put on back burner so that I could do this. There you go. That's kind of like the thing. Anyways, I want to be able to do both, and at the time I started them both off from scratch. So, like at the same time. So that's why I was kind of trying to focus on one thing at once, but now I can do two things, and it's kind of like an extra job sometimes, trying to like balance all of this stuff in my life. I just have so many, you don't understand. I have so many hobbies, like a dozen hobbies. Like I've been working on my gardening because it's summer now, so I was working on that, and I draw and I paint, and I love to go out with my friends, obviously, who doesn't? And then I also play games, and I like to write on my blog. I love to read. It's just like I have so much going at once, and it's kind of like sometimes my brain just fries out, and it's just like yeah, you can't do anything. You're just brain fried because it's just like, it's too much to do all at once. It's too much to think about. And that's why I'm probably the weirdest person, and I write lists for everything. And I'm like, I got to get this done, and this done today. And tomorrow I got to do this, and this. And it's kind of like, if I don't write it down, I'll never get it done. And yeah, so it's kind of like, it's been a roller coaster for me the last month, but I am figuring out my schedule and working around some things, and, you know, just trying to get everything, you know, life back on track. Oh, anyways, enough of my ranting. This room, I call it the ballerina room. I found some pictures on the gallery of these ballerinas. You can kind of see them when I turn the camera. Yeah, it's not turning. Anyways, yeah, so I found them on the gallery, and I thought they were really cute, and it inspired me to do a room in all pink and make it like a ballerina room. I don't know, I loved it. It's a lot of different than I usually do, and obviously we don't have any pictures like this, so I was kind of like so inspired by those pictures to do this room, and it was so much fun. So I just put some I sized down some frames and put them in a frame, otherwise it just looks like a poster, and it looks not as elegant, I would say. So yeah, it's so much fun. But I wanted her to be able to practice in her room, and so I made that mirrors there, and I'm going to put a bar in so she can do her stretches, and she's going to have a music so she can, do her little dances. And I don't know, just I loved it. It was so much fun. Yeah, see this, I don't even know what that is. Like this, I've done 3 builds since I've actually made this one. Like I've already done 3, and they're waiting for me to edit, so I'm like, I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. It's just kind of like one of those things where you're like, oh, so that's what I did. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but that bar was really handy. It was the only thing I could find that would work for that. And it's pretty much what it is. I'm working with some really big rooms, and I didn't realize until afterwards that I didn't have to make the build so big, and then by that time you're already, well, like, I made it already, so it's kind of just stuck that way. It's too late to make it smaller. I don't know, it would ruin so much if I tried to make some of the rooms smaller, but because they're so big, they have so much in it and so much to do, and you can add a whole bunch of more stuff. A lot of the builds, the kids' rooms do not have toys in them because, you can add that as you go, depending on what family you move in. I'm not kind of like catering to certain ages or anything, so that's why it is like that. Kind of just went for like the whole teen vibe for a lot of the rooms, young adult kind of rooms. Yeah, I love this. This room is also one of my favorites. It has, I was really not feeling like a really grand bed, and I wanted this to be like really like princess, like girly, glammy room, and like, but also like modern, obviously, but I just wasn't feeling any of the beds, so I decided to make my own with the drapes, and I do test it. In a minute, you'll see one of my testing sims laying in the bed because I wanted to make sure that she could get in it with the drapes still there. And apparently she can, so it's all good. I've play tested this house, and anything, like before I uploaded it to the gallery, which I'm going to do after this video. So I play tested it already, and anything that was a problem, I already fixed it, so no problems there. See, there she's sleeping now. And yeah, it was just really fun. I'm pretty happy with this build. Obviously, there is probably too much to watch, and I did cut a few rooms out. You don't get to see the gym, but there is a gym. You don't get to see one of the other bedrooms and bathrooms because it was so much, like so much to fit in like a certain time period. I really wanted to get this down to like 35 minutes, and I was like at an hour, and I was like, that's not happening. Like, this is as fast as it can go without starting to get all like glitchy and slow and stuff. So yeah, I just gave up on that dream. That hope was dashed away immediately. But yeah, it's still like not too long. I mean, 19 hours is a lot of time to convert into half an hour. So, or like 19 hours was the whole time for the whole build. So yeah, no, it's impossible. It really is. Like, there's no way that you could make 19 hours go into an hour of 2 separate videos into an hour, like that's so much time. Like, it's sped up quite a bit, and I I did it as much as I could, but if I did more, it would just start glitching out and you wouldn't be able to watch it without it being choppy, and I hate when you watch choppy things. So yeah, this is as good as it gets. But yeah, I was really feeling this room. I would love this room. Maybe not in pink, maybe in like a blue. I would like it for myself. I do like pink, but I'm not like a super pink person. That doesn't make sense, but yeah, I'm more into like blues and grays kind of for me, like aquas kind of colors. But I did find like a lot of those pictures I found on the gallery from random uploaders, and I really enjoyed a lot of them. I will try to link them below, or at least their gamer tags, so that you can check it out yourself. I'm having problems with the gallery on the internet. It's kind of not working for being able to tag stuff, but I will definitely try. Plus, that's a lot of different pictures I'll have to remember to tag. So, yeah, but those are definitely not mine, and I just want to clarify that. But yeah, this is definitely... I kind of really enjoyed some of the placements in this room. Like, it's kind of a weird... has a real L shape there, and I had a few like struggles trying to figure out what to put in rooms, but a lot of them have fireplaces or TVs or sitting rooms. Oh my god, this is my favorite bathroom. Or I have like three favorite bathrooms in this place, and it's the master suite, the upstairs pink room on the third floor, and this one. These are my favorite. I absolutely like went all out, and they're kind of black and white themed with the hint of the color, the theme room color in the bedroom. So it's definitely like a recurring pattern for bathrooms. But yeah, I wanted to go all out. These are pretty big bathrooms, so I kind of, dressed them up to make them look extra fancy because we're in a mansion. So it's kind of like I was just experimenting at this point. I don't really decorate this way with normal builds, and I hadn't really thought of, experimenting with different bathrooms. Not really. I don't do that much. It's usually just a bathroom. I do have a fetish for bathrooms. I love really nice looking bathrooms. Like, I went to a mall once and I took a picture of their newly renovated bathroom because it was like amazing, and then I went somewhere else and they had a really nice bathroom, and I also put a picture of that on Snapchat, and my friend's like, what is wrong with you? Do you have a problem with bathrooms? I'm like, maybe I do. I didn't realize it, but I don't know, there's just something about a really good looking bathroom. It sounds so weird to say it out loud. Anyways, moving on from that, basically I had a few ideas from Pinterest that I really liked, and I saw some ideas on the gallery and stuff like that with the half walls, because I'm gonna clarify, I wasn't a big fan of the half walls, and I didn't know that you could put those weird fancy things on top until I saw it in one of a gallery build, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? Where is that? I really want to like use that, right? And I found out what it was from, and it was on what category it was in and all that stuff, and I was like, that's so cool, I gotta use that in my new build. So that's what I did. So yeah, it's just a hint of pink like the other room that we were previously in, and it's just so nice. I love this bathroom. Like, it's not too big and it's not too small, and it has like all this space, and it has a big soaker tub, and it has like a shower, and it's so pretty. I love this room. It's awesome. But I do put I couldn't find anything to put on this wall, so I chose those cherry blossoms and I sized them down and changed the frame to white, and it looks awesome. Yeah, I love this build. It's so much fun. I love it. And here's the more masculine room, because I was kind of doing a lot of pink rooms. Not gonna lie, I do a lot of pink in this house, after just saying that I'm not a pink person. But that was just where my creative vision process was taking me. So yeah, it kind of went in that direction for some of the rooms, but I did try to, you know, mix it up a little bit. But here I'm making my own little home theater kind of shelving unit. We don't have any really big ones like that, and I really like those kinds. I don't know what it is. It's just like I love extra storage. It gets me. I love it. So I had to make a whole bunch, and this room is humongous. So that's what happened there. But I was definitely trying to put some more manually aspects into it with the heavy leather chairs, and, you know, the man's best friend can be in this room. I did not want a vanity because that screams girly to me. So I was like, nope, that's not happening. And yeah, I got these really nice leather chairs that never work when you put them behind the computer desk, and I absolutely love them. They're so cute. So I was definitely putting like more manly. It's not necessarily like a manly room. It's just not super girly is what I was trying to go for. I definitely wanted, like, you know, it could be a girl or a boy, it could be like anything. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't want a pink room, and that's what that is. So, yeah, and I just kind of dressed it up real nice like. But I am probably going to leave you here. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 more rooms and like 5 more bathrooms. So I'm probably going to leave it here, and I'll say goodbye, and I'll put all the screenshots in. You guys can watch the rest of the video to some nice happy music. So don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. I've been working really hard for you guys just to enjoy my creations. Check out all my other accounts in the down bar below. And bye. Thanks.
future will be allowed 120 words every day to say need to get through all our routine interchange with an eye on word count. I'll be silent on the phone, I'll just nod to every question, say my words till I get home, just to tell you 15 times I love you, girl. 15 more I love you so. In the restaurant I'll just point at what I'd like, flap my arms like a chicken tonight. On the bus home I'll just pay the full amount, state no destination. I'll pretend I'm on my own in each and every situation, say my words till I get home, just to tell you 15 times I love you, girl. 15 more I love you so. Even on my very last day, this is all I'll save up to say. This is all I'll say. 15 times I love you, girl. 15 more I love you so. to know you on a wholly different level. When I drove you stone cold sober, I heard all your secrets tumbling with your inhibitions. When I carried you home stone cold sober, feel emotions drifting to the middle of the night. I will watch you stumbling around the streets until you realize all defenses have been knocked down in this city for years. It's the nature of this beast that feeds on all your desires. Take me to a place where they can't break me. I'll take my chance with your failings, all the chaos in your lifestyle. It terrifies. Feel emotions drifting to the middle of the night. I will watch you stumbling around the streets until you realize all defenses have been knocked down in the city for years. It's the nature of this beast that feeds on all your desires. All your little secrets, things you kept within. It's the letters of the street we wonder if we'll love for this life. I will watch you stumbling around the streets until you realize all the fences have been knocked down in the city. It's the nature of this beast that feeds on all your desires.
Now you was trying to get lost. Time's gonna show you how. It won't be long till you're lonely, always on your mind. Crazy down the road tonight. Maybe it plays on your mind. Staring down the barrel of the gun. No idol could help you. No Bible could help you. Summertime, but we're lost too. Never long when time goes by. No idol would help you. No Bible could help you. Summertime, but we're lost too. Never long when time goes by. Look ahead, don't be shy. Driving past the neon lights, ricochet in the night. It won't be long till you're lonely, always on your mind. Crazy down the road tonight. Maybe it plays on your mind. Staring down the barrel of the gun. 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 The barrel of the. No idols could help you. No I should ask, but I don't wanna know how you get something for nothing at all. Why should I persist the most while I hunt them down and you play the rose? Why should I assume the worst while crossing oceans for the good? Make believe a lie's motto. Surround yourself in darker smoke. You want it, you got it, come get it. I'll see you there. You want it, you got it, come get it. You're all I got in my way. I should ask, but I don't wanna know how you get something for nothing at all. Why should I persist the most while I hunt them down and you play the role? You want it, you got it, come get it. I'll see you there. You want it, you got it, come get it. You want it, you got it, come get it. I'll see you there. You want it, you got it, come get it. You're all I got in my way. You're all I got in my way. You want it, you got it, come get it. I see you there. You want it, you got it, come get it. You want it, you got it, come get it. I see